for this vlog, we'll be talking about preparing for initial interview. So, any job interview, you might as well want to know some tips that I would like to share. Kindly stay with me. Okay, so let's get this started. Tip number one, be prepared. Be prepared. You have to research about the kind of job or the company that you are applying for. Now, this way, you have the idea on what to say in the interview. So definitely this is how it goes. The HR department or the staff who are in the talent acquisition, they'll be also basing their questions on the resume that you passed to them. So of course, first of all, you might as well share some of the things that you have included in your resume. Now, tip number two, prepare to answer. Tell me about yourself. Now, this question will be a gauge on how well you'll be able to advertise yourself. Yes, because for jobs and in the initial interview, you have to tell them and you have to communicate with them how confident you are, especially if those job takes the talent for you to speak in English, just like in a BPO company or in a call center. Now, for this question, you may start with stating your name, the degree or the course, from what school you came from or you studied, and why are you applying for that specific job. For this video, I would also have a sample on how I will answer. Tell me about yourself. You can check it out. Now, you can also mention some of your work experience or experiences before. So at least you have to give them the best part. Now, in an initial interview, you have to give your best. You give your best foot forward because you wanted to get hired, right? You wanted to be hired in that company or be qualified for that job. So the next one is prepare to answer the question, how did you know about us? So how did you know about the company? So you can honestly state, how did you encounter their company? Is it through ads, social media, or from a classifieds ad or newspaper? And reiterate or tell them that it is your opportunity and you felt privileged to apply and you would really wanted to be a part of the team. So remember, in an interview, you have to sell yourself in a way that you tell them how confident you are willing to be trained, and even work in a pressured situation. So aside from those, in an initial interview, you can also be asked with scenarios or situational problems to solve. So this would be gauging your quick thinking skills. So what you can do, I can give you some tips to buy some time through repeating the question. So for example, if ever I encounter that situation, I will definitely. So you can also thank them. Thank you for that question. If ever I am given that situation, or if ever I'll encounter such situation or scenario, I would and then tell your answer. So sometimes because of the nervousness, sometimes whatever will just come out of your mouth. Well, for that one, you have to at least breathe for some time, compose yourself, and compose the answer. So I just also would like to share an experience I had before during my fourth year college. And life is so tough. I really need to find job. And back then I was already 18 years old, so I go work hunting, job hunting. And most of the time this recruitment or this application process takes a 1 day process. So during that time I was in Makati. I came from Pasay, so I go to Makati. I asked my father for some money for fare, and then I would go because I really wanted to get a job and help myself in continue studying. Because what's good in here, in I am one of those privileged and grateful that this foreign BPOs or call center, they would hire undergrad students. Okay, so as long as you're able to communicate and express yourself. So I remembered, applying for more than 10 companies. I even got to respond to a message in social media, and then find out that they are a manpower. They are a recruitment group or company. So what happened was, I was there, I was interviewed before they actually endorsed me to the company. But that company would want me to stop and focus on the job than finish my study. But during back then, my real target, my real goal is really to finish my studies, and that is my top priority. So the part-time is only to provide the money, the financial help I need to finish my studies. Because just like what I mentioned, I was already in the fourth year, last year of my college, thinking of BSc English. All right. So during that time, I encountered, or I was able to encounter companies for outbound. So we were the one who's calling them. Okay. It's an outbound marketing, and I still remember how one company would ask me to sell a pen. So what I did is to describe the pen and tell its color, tell it's handy, tell it's easy to carry along with you anywhere. So if ever you be asked to sell something, a pad, paper, a cup, a pen, so again, compose yourself, describe it. Okay. For example, hi there, Mr. Cruz. What I have right now is a violet pen, and as you can see, this one is made of plastic with its cap, so you can put it back anytime you would like to. And this one is also handy, and you can just use it and bring it along with you anywhere you'll be needing it. So this is just affordable, and you can have it in any stores, any stores that you have. And that's it. So what you have to do is to compose first yourself, be confident, breathe, take all away the nervousness, and sell the pen. So describe it. Okay. For the inbound, so for the inbound is when the customers will be the one to call. So usually you'll be a customer service representative or customer care agent. Okay, for example, they will be asking about their accounts. Okay, so there will be a simulation in which you'll be asked to listen to a call and respond to it. Some simulation will just have the HR department, anyone in their staff to call you. So there will be a script. You'll be provided as well a script, so you can read it sometime before the simulation. So what's important is always to be clear on what you would like to say. And also, if English will be your bread and butter, okay, speaking in English would really bring you to places. Just I tell my students why I love English, because you can communicate with other people. For example, if you like some Korean groups, you don't know Hangul, but they know how to speak in English, you know how to speak in English, at least you have one vehicular, so one language, so that you'll get to each other and understand. So some accounts will have American native speakers. So the Black Americans have this very fast-paced speaking accent, British accent, no, British and Canadian accent. Sometimes we are not used to it. We are not used to their accent. That is why on my last video that I made, I mentioned about listening to foreign series or foreign movies, so you'll get along with the accent. For Australian or the Aussie, it is also sometimes hard. I find it hard to understand because of the accent that they have. So the same goes if you have a very thick accent. These native English speakers, be Americans, British, Canadians, or Australians, will also find a hard time listening to you. And remember that it is a no-no that they be because they will you will lose your confidence. They will lose your confidence in somebody who they talk with, and you are not confident with the English. That is why for some companies they have spiels, they train about the spiels, they have accent training, even the geography of the US, for you to understand at least the different timeline or the different times. And most of all, be yourself in any interview that you will be attending. Just be yourself, and it doesn't hurt to try. At the end of the day, if you have got the work or the job or not, always remember, time will come and it will be for you. So you need not to worry, and what you have to do is to upgrade your skills. If you need to listen more, watch more movies, English movies, train more, so that would be good. So thank you very much for being with me. I guess those are some of the tips I can give you to prepare yourself in an initial interview. By the way, if you would like to hear more of some of the worthwhile videos like this, don't forget to click the like and subscribe button so you'll get updated of the other videos that might be helpful with you. Again, this is your Carrie TV, Teacher Carrie. Love lots. Sample, could you tell me something about yourself? That's a great question. I am Carcel Ann Ciliona. I'm 30 years old. I was a graduate of BSc English in Philippine Normal University. I've been in this business or this kind of job for some time. I got job with outbound sales wherein we sell credit cards and we even upgrade their account to identity theft service, so for them to avoid fraud. So I would like to be part of this company, and I think if given chance I would be one of the assets of this company because I persevere and I believe in myself. And most of all, this will be a way for me to provide for my family. I would definitely do my best if you give me a chance. Thank you.
Sorry, it's DJ.